Good morning, beloved. Good morning, good afternoon, good evening, whenever it is that you are watching the broadcast. Hello, 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 hello. It is wonderful to connect with you, wonderful to say hi. Hello, how do you do? What is going on with you? Blessings, 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 and more blessings I send to you. For those of you who will be live, yes, 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 yes. Let's do it. For those of you who will hashtag it and replay it, I love it, I love it, I love it. For those of you who will be on and I don't, wait, yeah, on and I don't know you on, and I might not never know that you've been on, I can appreciate that. And then for those who will be used by Papa to encourage this girl, thank you, thank you, thank you. However you show up, whatever it is your role, I am grateful this morning. I'm grateful. All right, we are bringing it on in. Y'all know 2024 is doing its thing. It's making its way. It's going right on out the door. 2024 is. And so I am so absolutely grateful for 2024 and all the blessings, all of the growth. Whew, I have grown a lot these last couple of years, y'all. I'm grateful for it. Grateful for growth. I'm grateful for wanting to grow. I'm grateful for the expansion, for the increase. I'm grateful for the becoming and all the things. I am very, very grateful. So thank you, thank you, thank you, thank you, Papa. Thank you, Papa. All right, all right. So we are talking about this notion to go as far as you can, then further becomes available. Whatever it is that you're doing, it doesn't matter. Do what you know to do. Take it as far as you can take it. Give it all that you have. And then you know what? More becomes available to you when you do that. Give it everything that you have to give it. Give it your best. Give it your absolute all. Everything that you got. Give it all that you got in a tank. Whatever you have in your tank, give it to you. Give it to yourself. And then more will become available. So go as far as you can, then further becomes available for you. So it's like it is with if you're driving at night. Good morning, Ray. So good to see you. Good morning. If you're driving at night and there are there's no other light, right? Except moonlight. Then what you really need, right? You're really dependent upon the beams from your car. And right in front of you, your car is going to give you, I guess, about 6 feet or so. You go those 6 feet. You can't see 12 feet in front of you because your beams are not that far. But when you go that 6 feet, guess what? Now you're 6 feet up. And now you've got another 6 feet because your beams have taken you that far. Now you have another 6 feet. So now you can go that 6 feet, right? Now you can go that 6 feet. And so it's go as far as you can. Give it everything that you have. Lean into what it is that's yours to do. And then you know what? You will have, you will be able to go further. You will be able to go further. So that's just the way life is. Sometimes we're frustrated that we're not able to take giant leaps. And I think that's a safety mechanism because we'll take giant leaps and not have built the muscle to stand the pressure of leaping over. But if we have to build the muscle to get up there, if we've got to learn, if we got to bump our head along the way, if we've got to get some lessons, if we've got to better understand the process, the environment, the people, the situation at that level, then we're better prepared to withstand it. We don't want to just giant leap somewhere. Have you ever been seeing someone who was placed into a position and they wasn't ready for it because they didn't have to do the work to get themselves there, right? Maybe they just knew somebody. Maybe they, walked into it, they inherited it. Maybe, I don't know, whatever it is, but they wasn't ready, but they ended up there anyway. So what I'm saying though is when we go as far as we can go, right? We've earned the right to be there. We've earned the right to go that far. When we go as far as we can go, then further it becomes available to us. Further becomes available because we have gone as far as we can go. And then we go further. Do you see? That's what life is. That's what life is. You can think about it like in degrees, in educational degrees. We go K-12, right? Everything builds upon the other. You do first grade, you can do second. Second grade, you can do third. And at K-12, sometimes people do skip because they do have what it takes to go. But you don't skip a whole lot. You don't skip the whole K-12 and go into middle school. There's no way you'd be able to do that because not only do you need the academic learning, but you need the social skill learning, right? You need to know how to engage other people. You need to know how to be on teams. You need to know how to follow the rules, all those kinds of things, right? Middle school to high school, right? And going through high school to college. So each level builds upon its own level, right? Each level builds upon its own level. Each level builds upon its own learning, its own capacity, and things like that. And so I invite you to go as far as you can. Like there's a certain distance that you already have in you. There's a certain distance that is already yours. There's a certain distance that you already know that you have available to you. There is a certain distance, right? Go the distance. Go as far as you can go. Use what you got, beloved. Use what you have. God asked Moses, "What's in your hand, Moses?" Right? Good morning, Brian. Good morning. So good to see you, sis. What's in your hand? When Moses was complaining and saying he didn't have it, he couldn't go back to the children of Israel, and also, whatever, he couldn't go back into Egypt. God asked Moses, "What's in your hand?" And it was his staff. It was one of the things he was most familiar with. And God used that. Good morning, Erica. Hey, honey bun. God used that in order to help him to have tools. All right. And so for same thing for us, all of us had different skills. All of us have different abilities. We have different gifts. Use what you have available. Go as far as you can go with what you have. Do all that you can do with where you are. Then further, more, it automatically becomes available for you. Automatically. You don't have to do anything except show up as yourself. You don't have to do anything except be who you already are. Go as far as you can possibly go. But don't half step it, y'all. Like don't half step it, like, because going further doesn't mean it's going to be easy. It doesn't mean it's going to be easy. But I need you to go as far as you can go. I need you to do everything that you can do. I need you to give yourself everything that you can give yourself. I need you to believe for you. Believe. And you know what? It don't even take a lot of belief to do what you already know you can do. That don't even take belief. You already know you can do it. You don't even have to believe that. You've got evidence, you've got history, you've got background, and know that you can do it. Just do what you can. Go as far as you know to go. And then when you get there, you know what? Further will be available. Further becomes available because you've done the part to get you there. Further becomes, you've built the bridge, you've built the muscle, you've given yourself the knowledge that you need. You've built the confidence to go that far. You go that far and then go farther. Then go further. Right? Go that far and then go further. It's the best, right? Like that's the best thing that we can do is to, so it's the further part that we have to believe for. It's the further part. And so wherever you are in your journey, on whatever path, on whatever goal that you're seeking, you have to believe for your next level, believe for your next possibilities. You've got to do your work. So how do we build confidence? The only way to build confidence is to do the thing that we want to be confident in doing, right? If we know we don't know what we're talking about, then we probably won't be confident. It might function in arrogance or pride, but it's not real confidence. When you know what you know, then there is like, there's no second guessing, there's no hesitation. You know you can do the thing that you need to and want to do. You know that that's available for you. Like, lean into that thing. Let it be what you know it can be. Right? And there you have your confidence there. So when you know what you know, right? You already got that. That's already working for you. That's already a possibility for you. You already believe in what it is that you need. When you already know that those things are as they are, then you just make them do what they do, right? You make them do what they do. And so lean into the thing that is yours to do. Like, have fun with it. Have fun with it. Just make it, because you already know how to do that. You already have the skill. You already know the path. You already got what you got. So bring some joy with you in that process. Now, the next part, going further, that's the building muscle part. That's the reorienting part. That's the getting used to what you're not used to part. That is the adding more to your cup part, right? That's what that is. So that one initially might not be as fun, because when I am learning, when I'm in the process of learning, I don't know if that's so much fun for me. Meaning something that when I'm getting when I'm just learning concepts, that's fun. When I'm getting it in and making it mine, that's fun. But when I'm doing something like I'm on a new system for some work that I do, we're starting a new system in November. And learning it, doing the training, that wasn't fun. Like that kind of thing isn't fun for me. It's not fun. Like, it's not I don't have a problem with it, but I don't necessarily enjoy it because it feels so disjointed. It feels disconnected. It's not fluid for me. It's not fluid. It's going to take some time for it to become fluid for me to know it ins and outs, for me to really have the system. It's going to take some time. And so it's not fun. And I know that about myself, because I don't like the feeling of groping in the wilderness, groping in the dark, not knowing how to do it. Plus, I'm doing something else at the same time. No, I want to go with what I know. I want to be comfortable with where I am so I can show up, because in the system, I'll need to use this system I'm not familiar with while I'm also using another skill to be with the person. I'm not looking forward to that. But what I do know, this is what I know. I know if I give him the best, if I do my due diligence, then what's going to happen is over time, I'm going to get very familiar with the thing that I'm currently not familiar with. I'm going to become familiar with it. And then it won't feel disruptive when it's time to do the other things. Right? So give it the best that you got. And that's what I'm going to do. That's what I'm going to do when we migrate to this new system. I'm going to give it the best I have. I'm going to give it all that I can give it when we migrate to the new system. And I'll be transparent with those who I'm serving. I'll say, hey, this might be a little whatever, bumpy, because I'm still learning it. So sometimes we do need to share with those who are on the journey with us that when we entered into when we entered into our next, when we are doing something we're not quite familiar with, sometimes we need to share that with them so that they're not wondering what's going on with us, so that they're not expecting something that we can't yet give them. We've got to be okay with where we are, beloved. We have to be okay with where we are. We must be okay with what we have, with what we bring to the table. We've got to be okay with what we have. Let me tell you why. Because when we're not okay with what we have a tendency to either beat ourselves up because we think we should know better, do better, have more, whatever. But you know what that's going to do is going to stop us from being available to be available for more. Number one, it's going to hinder it. It's going to hinder what we do have. Or sometimes we'll pretend like we have more because we are shamed or embarrassed or full of pride, and we don't want to say we don't have what we don't have. Right? And so sometimes that'll be the case as well. And that doesn't serve anybody, because now you're in pretense, and maybe there's help available for you and you won't even be able to get that help because pride won't allow you to say that you don't have what you need. So what I'm inviting us to is to be authentic, be true, to be true to ourselves, to be true to the situation, give it all that we have. And if you need more, before you have the more, hear what I'm saying. If you need more before you've built the gift, if you need more before you've gained the new learning, the muscle, the new insight, ask. More than likely, support and help is right there for you. I just believe that. I just believe that everything I need, I already have available to me. It's up to me to look, to make myself available for the help to manifest itself. I just believe everything that I have is already available. That it's within me already, or it's within my environment. Papa never leaves us nor forsake us. He is with us, even to the end, and there is no end with Papa, because we are eternal beings. We have an end to our human existence. We don't have an end to our soul existence. It was before, and it will always be. We just, we are spiritual beings having a human journey. We're just spiritual beings having a human experience. And so make the most out your human experience, though. I'm just saying, like, no half-stepping, don't leave anything unturned. Don't think that you're not or can't or won't or it's not available. Do everything that you can do because you can. Because you can. And when you know that you can, then you will, if you put energy and effort behind it, right? All right, beloved. I love you. I value you. I appreciate you. I honor you. Thank you for being on this morning. Thank you for your engagement, for letting me know you're there, for giving your good mornings. And at the moment that Abba gave us our breath, me and you, we forfeited, we relinquished, we gave up the right to not be amazing. You and I just simply do not have the right to not be amazing. I love you. I'll talk to you soon. Bye-bye for now.